Like I'm
And you
at
can only level up to
2,000,
what? I'm at
like 100 or something.
36,000.
Yeah, yeah, like I'm at 2,000. I got 2,000 out of all my leveling up, and I'm level 28. Yeah, uh, Friday is when the demo starts. Of course, when I'm working. Oh, was this the one I read? Oh yeah, that was the only one, the first fucking demo. The closed demo fucking crashed.
Do what?
Their closed beta crashed.
It happens.
Yeah, well, no one played it. I think like 5 people, because it was their, so the 25th was the VIP one. You couldn't get access unless you pre-ordered, and it was pretty much only YouTubers who got on there, because the servers completely shut down. So there's only like 20 people who were able to get on.
Hmm.
Because it's soft locked with a infinite loading screen was the major one. Yeah, that is weird. They announced that the game has gone gold the day before the closed beta opening. Fucking companies do that. Blame the fucking player. Damn. You know, get ready for that beta being busted as fuck.
Hey.
They said they tried to fix some of it, but because it's so close to launch that they're only working on the game.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, damn. Yeah, we found a lot of those problems, and we got them integrated in the game. Unfortunately, we don't have time for the demo. And most of this problem stems from the player's different ISP and home network.
Mm-hmm.
Why you gonna blame us? Like, this has been in the works for a while, man. Like, you haven't done scale testing. You're just now, 3 weeks from release, doing scale testing. Why? Usually a lot of games have like betas, months, like they have alphas and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when companies do shit like that. Try to blame the player and all that. Like, oh, it's your system. Negro, that might be the case in some things, but like, you had how much time? You could have sent this to advanced copies to people just to get testing. You're gonna wait till the beta to be like, oh, we can't handle it.
Well, no shit.
It happens with tons of games, and I fucking hate it. I don't even know what the fuck to play. Overwatch. Honored.
Here, baby.
Yeah, I got it, yeah.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hush. Hold on. I'm getting it.
You don't get it.
Dog's collar's all fucked up. Hold on. You be nice. Both of you be nice.
I don't know what the fuck to play.
I'm playing poker. Oh, shake, shake, shake.
What was this January street game? Did I grab those already? That was Steep, yeah. Steep and Portal Knights.
You be nice.
I don't
You
know
get
what the
that hair
fuck to
down.
play.
Don't you start that shit. She's just saying hi. See? She's just a big dog. If you snip at her and she eats you, I can't stop her. Look, she's giving you kisses. You're shaking like a leaf. It's okay. Lay down. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. No. Lay down. Nope. Nope. Lay down. See, she's just a big old baby. Just like you. You little baby. Oh, your nails are right in my crotch. It's not to be scared. It's okay. Yeah. Get that hair down. There ain't no reason to be all wild up. You're all riled up. Yes, you are. Oh, but he had the ace too. Lay down. Good girl. Is this bothering you? Here. Bring it this way. Let me get a hold of it. Urgh. Stop moving. Stop.
I think I'm gonna get off and get a nap because I have no idea what to play and I have no
Is that
energy
better?
to play in here.
Quit. Oh, you're gonna fall.
I will talk to you later. I'll get up and play.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Later.
Yeah.
Lay down. Lay down, Athena. Lay down. Lay down, Athena. Lay down. No, lay down. Lay down. Lay down, Athena. Can you not bark? Or anything? No, I've heard you bark. You were barking in the garage. Lay down. Are you hungry? Or something? Hey, Athena, get over here, lay down. Lay down. No, not up there, lay down. Thank you.
Ooh, okay, hiya!
Which one's got it? Pair of sixes. But I got this straight. What?
Yeah.
Oh, he had a full house.
Oh, yes. Whew, okay. Ah. Boom. Ooh. Ah. Wow. Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Oh,
Ah.
wow, 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 woo! What?
Yeah.
Like one round to capture the flag might take you fucking an hour and a half, you know. Well, we would only be playing with like 2 or 3 people in a team. Well, that's all we had. I mean, it was just a couple of homies. We'd go out there and just play. We have like little walkie-talkies. Like we'd all have like our own like frequencies. Like, all right, fucking blue team, let's make our frequency up. Doot, 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 doot. Like fucking all right. And we'd be like talking to each other like had like earpiece and shit. Like, yo, there's a guy to your 6. He's like right above you, bro. He's right above you. Stay in the bush. Stay the fuck down. Like that shit was fun, dude. You could like communicate with the homies and shit. Like
What's up,
I
Dion?
don't know. But the only spot. Fuck yeah, you got beanbagged. Shit's gonna be shooting pain. Oh, oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of both. I'm like, oh, 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 oh. Hell yeah.
Oh, yes.
You're like, say a prayer for that. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna go for the bullet. I mean, that happens. Bro, that's why Brady won, dog. You hear what you're saying? Fucking went for the bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Who you using?
You're a
the
fudge
Packers?
packer? We know you're a fudge packer. It's okay.
Bro, the Packers had a straight shitty ass season, dude. Fucking, I just know 'cause fucking my lady's brother and shit. He's a mad diehard fucking Packers fan, and this four here went to the Packers fucking game, like two of them, and both times they got fucking shitted on. They got shitted on by the Raiders in preseason, bro. That is bad. Man, fuck this. Oh, dude, I bet he hates that. I bet he hates that Pepsi commercial where they fucking say, "Look, ice the kicker," and they call the timeout right as he kicks. Let it sit down, be humble, right? Yeah, Yeah, I'm sure he lost his shit for a hot minute. It's even worse because they made the kick and then they didn't make the kick. Oh, dude, it's that time of night where Japanese people start getting on, dude.
What are y'all playing?
We're playing two different things. He's playing Madden, I'm playing fucking Red Dead Redemption 2.
Hmm.
Well, I'm playing Red Dead Online.
Yeah, I'm playing
Fucking,
poker.
Oh shit.
Cause I can. Fuck you, Dick. I'm up to 900 and something thousand. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just over 900,000. I'm at 894 being on the table I'm on.
894 what?
894,000. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You say you ain't shit? I don't have to. What, the truck? She actually needs a bath. I had to use it to pull some shit out of the backyard. With it been raining, I've had to fucking lock in that fucking four-wheel drive already. I already have one. It's called the trustees at the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
I get free
Trustees.
hand car washes. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Define trustee at the...
The trustees. Do you not know what a trustee is at a jail?
I was gonna... Okay, well, you said the sheriff's department.
Yeah.
I mean...
Small
correctional
town. So
facilities
yeah,
aren't-
correctional facility. It's
not the same as a sheriff's department. That's much different.
here it is. Small towns
Yeah, I
they
was
don't
about to
have.
say, that's why I said define that, because that's what I'm thinking was trustee is like the
Yeah.
motherfucker that's wearing the yellow jumpsuit, fucking who could do a little bit extra dumb shit.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
They just
You said a
Down
trustee
here
at
in-
the sheriff's department. I'm like, is that like an intern or what
no,
the fuck is
no.
that?
Like down here, it's the corrections office is the sheriff's department.
So what they got? Just like a little ass town with one little ass jail?
Pretty much.
That's crazy.
And my wife's a corrections officer, so she'll take it to work and have them hand wash it for us for pretty much free. So, I ain't fucked up about it. And they do a damn good job. They've been cleaning our vehicles for going on 3 or 4 years now.
They've been slowly planting a tiny amount of cocaine on your car, like every time. They're gonna call it in eventually. That's what I do. I hate police. They're just so Nazi in this fucking country.
Most of the trustees
They're like the,
we already knew.
they're like the biggest gang.
Hell, most of the
That's how I
trustees
see-
we
I-
already knew.
That's how I see the police. Is like they're like the biggest gang around. They'll be like, he shot and killed 2 people in a gunfight, and then they're like, but the other people didn't even have a gun, and then you find out the guy got like paid off leave and shit. You're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, I know, right?
that's some ass, dude. Like, this fool killed 2 people and he got a paid vacation. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know. I live in LA and shit, so like I see that shit. How most black people would say like, "Oh man, fucking, they're profiling or this and that and shit, dude." Like the cops in LA, dude, they just want to bust everybody's ass. If you're in a bad neighborhood,
See,
they
we
just,
don't
like,
live
look
in
at you.
in a cop. What is it? A military? Fuck. I can't think of what the word is.
I would say around here.
Huh? I don't think that's what I'm thinking of. It's not a cop
He's gonna
state.
say,
It's not a police state.
well,
Like they
technically
are
this
zero
isn't legal,
tolerance,
dude.
but they are zero tolerance here. But like, they're just not after anybody. Most of the people that go to jail around here are because they fucked up and did some stupid shit, like burning
Okay.
a girl to death and leaving her dead body on the fucking side of the road.
No shit, dude. If somebody did that, yes, they definitely deserve to get caught up. But I'm just talking about like they'd just be driving down the street and because like you're
They
not in a good neighborhood,
in
they
Batesville they
fucking
don't do that
they
shit.
pull up on you like you got no rights and shit. Basically, you're like, what the fuck? Like,
They don't do that in Batesville. Not here.
I'm like, motherfuckers tell
Now
me
I
about
know what
white
you're talking
privilege,
about,
but I'm
like
white,
up
and
in
I feel
Memphis they
I
do that
get
shit.
that because I don't live in a good neighborhood. They're like, oh well. You must
Yeah.
be dealing drugs. I'm like, you just checked my fucking shit, didn't you? Did it say I got some shit on there, some priors? No?
Up in
Fuck out of
Memphis
my
it's like
face.
that, but not down in Batesville.
Like I live in LA, dude. Like weed is fucking legal here, dude. And these fools are like they get fucking hyper, dude. The cops are like they're all on coke, dude.
Yeah, they most of them are.
Yeah, I could totally tell, dude. Like it's like they pull up, like they're looking for a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like when they
Yep.
come to pull
They
you
want
over,
it. They want
they're
to
looking.
fight.
They look. I know they do. Motherfuckers pull 2 and 3 cars up on you for a fucking quote unquote speeding ticket. Like fools pulled out guns on me and shit to pull me over, but they didn't need to pull me out of the car. They didn't need to do anything. They just pulled up with guns drawn and shit. Like, what's in your car? Da 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 da. Can I look? No. Why do you need to look in my car? Like, can you see through the windows? Because they're not that tinted. You could see right through the windows. Does it look like there's a person hiding in my back seat?
My windows are
Well, then
black
get
and
the
they don't
fuck
even
off my ass.
pull me over.
Like,
Like
I
my
don't give a
windows are
shit, dude.
blacked out. Like
I
5%.
cooperate, dude. I cooperate, and then there's a certain part of me that's just gonna be an asshole to you back. Me over. Like I got a quote unquote bullshit speeding ticket. Okay, this motherfucker he pulled me over, gave me a ticket. Right, it was him and his partner. They pulled me over and shit. Right. Even though his partner pulled up on my fucking passenger side with a gun on me and shit, I still had one hand on the steering wheel. I told the guys like, hey, I'm gonna unlock the door and shit for this guy because he's freaking out next to me and shit. So unlock the door for him so he can open the door so he can see me or whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
100% cooperating. And these fools out here got guns drawn on me. I'm like, so do I fit a description or some shit? No. You know how fast you were going back there? I was like, do you know how fast you were going back there? Like, cause homeboy,
Do you know
like,
how fast this
blew-
guy's got his fucking gun drawn on me?
I could give a fucking shit less. I could care less, dude. Like, I'm just sitting here, dude. Like, obviously, like, doesn't matter. A forensics report is gonna fucking, corroborate the fact that I'm sitting there just as I am, not doing shit in my car, I could care less. I don't like cops because they abuse their power all the
Yeah.
time. All the time. It isn't as sometimes. Like they lie to people to make them think like, oh, well, if you don't tell me this, you're going to go to jail. Like, no, I'm not. There's no law that says I have to tell you shit. I could plead the fifth and say suck a dick, bitch. And I could say suck a dick, bitch, because guess what? I got the First Amendment to back me up too. Like, I could give a shit less. What were your sensibilities hurt because I told you to suck a dick, bitch? That's how I feel about that. I'm like, I could care less. Dude, this cop gave me a ticket after all this bullshit, right? Okay, this fool pulled me over after the fact and shit. Like, This fool pulled me over. He didn't even have a fucking speed limit on there. Like, he didn't clock me at nothing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
His forehead gave me a speeding ticket with 0 fucking speed on it.
What the
And I
fuck?
just laughed in his face and looked at him. I was like, you really think that this is gonna hold up in court? I was like, okay. And he was like, I'll see you in court. I was like, no, I'll see you in court, buddy. It's cool. I'm gonna make you look like fucking this big. And what's even funnier is his dumbass showed up to fucking court late, and the judge rang him a new fucking asshole for it, dude. This fool right here tried to fucking talk to the bailiff, and I'm guessing he knew the bailiff, and he was thinking that he was just gonna fucking like sign in late or whatever, and fucking the bailiff straight looked over at the judge like, can I sign him in? And the judge was a newer judge, and the judge just went, no. And it just stopped the whole proceedings for whoever else was going on. It was like, excuse me, sir, do you think you're more important than the rest of us? And he's like, well, no. And he's like, well, you're 30 minutes late, and you think you could just interrupt the rest of us because it's okay for you to do that? He's like, you don't run my courtroom. You need to get out of here. You're late. Just leave. And fucking that fool, like, he basically told him like what? You think you're better? You could just do whatever you want? Like this, I think that's basically his exact words. Well, you think you just do whatever you want, show up late, and it's fine? And then like this fool just didn't have nothing to say, and he ended up leaving. My shit got dismissed. Yeah. And like literally, like that was the the feeling I got from it too. Homeboy showed up late, and he just started instantly talking to the bailiff like the bailiff was gonna do whatever he wanted. Like, just sign me in, bro. Just sign me in. Because he's a fucking police officer, so...
Yeah, they think they can do whatever they want.
Yep, 100%. And here in a big city and shit, like, they fuck over a lot of people, dude. I see people there just pleading guilty to shit. I heard this one dude, he was like, yeah, they got me for speeding. And he's like, there's no way I could have been speeding. And I was like, why is that? And he's like, my car can't get out of first gear right now. It hasn't been able to for a while. He's like, I was driving on side streets and shit on purpose because I can't drive on a main street except for to cross the main street, you know, to get to the other side streets. And he's like, I'm like, well, why didn't you fucking tell the judge that shit? Like, you can't go to a fucking you can't go to a mechanic and get them to fucking be like, yo, it's not gonna work. Like, there's your like simple shit, you know.
Yeah. You're right.
It's like, yo, like if the mechanic is like, yeah, your whole first gear through everything is destroyed, there's no way you could get out of first gear. Like, how is this fool here gonna corroborate that this fool is speeding, supposedly? The thing that pissed me off too, on that ticket and shit that homeboy gave me, there's 2 little boxes to mark on that shit if you were speeding, right? If you were speeding, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This fool here, the 2 marks are infraction and fucking, what the fuck is that shit? Misdemeanor. This fool fucking marked misdemeanor. Like, what a little bitch, dude.
Well, I mean,
The little
speeding
street-
is a misdemeanor.
Okay, if you're speeding like crazy, yeah, but most of the time it's just an infraction. Especially for somebody like me, I don't have nothing on my driving record. My shit is squeaky motherfucking clean. I've been in 1 accident that was some other motherfucker's fault. That's it. Which doesn't do nothing to my shit, so... It would have been 1,000% worse had I not fucking reacted to this dumbass motherfucker blowing through the fucking light. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't take kindly to fucking police officers and shit like that. Especially too because when I was a fucking when I was a tow truck driver, I learned how fucking ridiculously fucking
Corrupt they
immature
are?
most of them are. No, immature. And they only put on that corrupt face when they're fucking like pulling somebody over and they're about to get rowdy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the dudes who pulled me over, they gave me a speeding ticket, Like literally, okay, they pulled me over, and I sat there in my car after they pulled me over, and I was like, "What? What do you want?" Like the first thing he was like, he's like, "You're going a little fast back there, right?" I was like, "No, I wasn't. I think you were going a little fast back there, but I was going just fine." Like this fool blew through the fucking stop. Like say I'm going straight down the street, right? There's only one way to turn, is right. So I'm coming up to the turn. It's all residential street, so it's 25 miles an hour. So I'm already going slow. I'm going like less than 20 because I got to make a turn, a tight 90-degree turn on a street that has cars on both sides, and a police car just came darting out of that fucking street, like to where his car is halfway sticking into the lane. If I was to go straight, I would have T-boned this fool in half. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so like I see this fool pull out, I fucking flip on the blinker because I just seen a car. So if I see a car, I'm like, okay, let me give a signal so they know what I'm doing. Then as soon as I hit the thing, I look up, I notice it's a fucking cop car. So like, as soon as I go to turn right, I guess they're thinking I'm trying to fucking evade them, even though
Lay
that's the
down.
only way I could go. You could either go straight or right. That's the only way you could go right there. So I go right, and
Tank.
these fools fucking, they're way out,
Tank,
and
come
then they
here.
screech. They screech like you can hear their tires. They fucking flip a bitch on me and pull it behind me and hit the lights.
Come here,
They
Tank.
get out. Motherfuckers both got the guns on me and shit, right? All this dumb shit.
Get up there.
Like I
Stay.
said, I think they pulled up all coked up, and because it's a bad neighborhood, they're thinking that they're gonna get a fucking fight, or they're gonna get to be able to fucking pull some felon out of a car and rough him up. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're cruising around this neighborhood with the
wait.
intention to fucking maybe get somebody that they can rough up because they just want to rough somebody up. You know what I'm saying? That's all they want. You could tell. And when these fools pulled me over and they see that my record's sealed, so I don't have no problems there. And then on top of that, I get my driving record's clean as fuck. So they got nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then they're just sitting there with me, and I'm in my car still, and I'm just looking at them through the rear view, and they're sitting there, and it was like 12 minutes, okay? Like, I don't give a shit, alright? It doesn't take 12 fucking minutes to look through that fucking computer and be like, wait a minute, this fool doesn't have any charges. We should probably go away. You know what I'm saying? But instead, these fools were so butthurt because I was like, no, I wasn't fucking speeding. What the fuck? I think you were going a little fast. This fool was so butthurt that this floor here, like, fucking, yeah, you were speeding. Da-da-da, here, sign this. Like, because they couldn't come up with anything, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they tried to fabricate some bullshit. Some quota shit. And at the time, it was like January. It was like January 5th, right? And I noticed the year before, like around Christmas time, a couple months earlier or whatever, I noticed around Christmas time, there wasn't a very strong police force like there normally is, you know, to catch all the drunk
Yeah,
drivers.
we don't have quotas here anymore either. That's probably why that shit stopped.
Well, you know what? Quote unquote, they don't have quotas. They say that shit, but everybody knows it's a
No,
lie.
they actually used to here.
But
Like,
okay,
they used to
here's-
have a quota
no.
that they had to make every year, but they put a fucking
Trust.
stop to that shit, like,
Trust,
couple
in
years
places
back.
they have it like that too. But the quota is basically supposed to be like, okay, well, you should be pulling over X amount of people during a day. It's to show that the officer is doing his job. And I understand that to some degree. But when you're just like, oh, let's just set up a random fucking drunk fucking DUI checkpoint here and here and here, and then like, let's fucking pull over everybody indiscriminately. No, bro, because it's not indiscriminately. They go to shit neighborhoods on purpose. Like that, you don't see these fools patrolling Beverly Hills, dude, unless it's to protect them from somebody
Yeah.
potentially breaking into their fucking house. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I don't give a fuck about the lower class people other than to lock them up and make money on them, dude. We're a commodity to the government. I'm like the rare case of people that has been to jail and could still potentially go and be a cop if I want to be a cop. Not about it.
Hey,
I always feel like
Lay
maybe
down.
maybe I could be the good cop
down.
that could, change some
Lay
minds
down.
and shit. But really,
you.
I feel like if you're that guy, like, I mean, wouldn't it would have to start in one place and then move up, right? Mhm. Yeah, see, like I was saying, I'm not good at that. So what would happen is I would just end up ruffling a bunch of feathers with everybody around. Because I'm like, I ain't about it. I don't see why it's alright. Like I said, I don't see why it's alright for a motherfucker to shoot another motherfucker, and instead of having to go straight to jail, wait for bail, or fucking a sentencing, or all that shit, this motherfucker gets to go home to his wife and kids, and then get put on a fucking quote-unquote paid suspension. That is straight bullshit. That's paid by the people that this motherfucker could have potentially killed. Like, that's ass. I think the police needs more checks and balances, and they talk about these body cams and shit, how they're trying to get body cams on the police and shit. You guys got that weird idea on? Where the police gotta wear body cams?
Uh-huh.
Like they're supposed to do, but what's crazy is most of the time they're not on. And that's just very concerning to me.
New York just had to recall 3,000 fucking
That's right.
police cams because one of them blew up on a police officer in Brooklyn.
Oh, fucked him up. Burned him or some shit.
Something
Probably got like some little shrapnel or some shit.
like the
Nah, probably not, 'cause
cell
nah,
phones.
'cause they got their
lithium-ion
'cause they
battery
got their
blew up.
fucking- But they got their they got fucking
Vest.
yeah, they got vests on, dude. They should be alright. I was surprised to find out how fucking skinny most fucking police officers are, dude. When
I
they're
know,
like, yeah,
right?
man. Da, 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 da." I'm like, yo,
It's like, yo,
motherfucker, you
take off that
smaller
vest.
than me, dude. How the fuck are you a fucking police officer, bro? I'll ragdoll your shit, dude. Like, bro, I ain't even big, dude, but I know how to grapple real good. I know how to box real good.
But they don't give a fuck about grappling and boxing. As soon as you want to go for that, they're pulling out that fucking weapon.
No, I get what you're saying,
Ah.
but the problem is, dude, like, yo, like, square one-on-one, like, I'm looking at these fools now. Like, I've seen this fool recently and shit, and, like, he had that shit on. I was like, damn, man. And, like, that's how most police officers look. You're like, I always thought, how come all police officers look like they got some fucking, some upper body to them and shit, and then find out they're all skinny as shit, like fucking dad bods and guts. But because they
Or
got the
fat as
fucking
fuck.
the vest, they got the vest on, it makes them look even, so they're not all extra chubby on the bottom. That shit trips me the fuck out. They call me baby legs. Hey, baby legs, I'm normal legs. You're like, I will ruin you. Bitch, Bitch, I drug your shit to death. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah, babe. Hey. Nothing but to go lay down. Yeah.
Like you about to have a Jeffrey Dahmer situation, bro?
Might be.
Homeboy is watching.
Mm-hmm.
What is he red? Is he red hair white guy? Blonde white guy?
So
I was
could it
gonna
be
say,
from
bro,
here
I
or
was
from
like,
there?
'cause I got dark hair, dude, and I don't get red when I get pissed off, bro. Yeah, I just get serious eyed and shit. You're like, his eyes were drilling through the side of my fucking head. Little guy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Lawsuit? Something anyway, right?
Nah, man, little guys usually have a fucking Napoleon complex. They gotta get crazy with fools for no reason, all the time.
Boom. What's that?
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
You guys are the fucking worst! Your gods are alive! Fuck you!
God.
Fuck nature!
Yeah.
Is that somebody's fucking ringtone? Someone's listening to Rick and Morty, loud as fuck.
Yeah. Hmm.
Motherfucker, they say Malibu's most wanted and shit. The fuck?
Hmm. What?
Bro, I'll tell you some shit, dude. When I was like
Or not.
16,
You guys are the
17,
fucking worst!
Oh
Your
my
gods
God,
are alive!
really?
Fuck you!
What?
that is definitely a ringtone. Fuck.
Huh?
Alright. So when I was like 16, 17, dude, I had this
Yeah.
girlfriend, right?
For now.
And this bitch's best friend was German, from Germany and shit, right? This bitch comes over from Germany and shit. And we're driving around and she wants to see America or whatever, right? Well, I'm like, all right, I don't know about America, but I can show you a little bit of California, I guess. I don't fucking know. It's just bullshit, but if you want to see it, good on you, I guess. So we're driving around, and she wants to go to Hollywood.
Mm.
And so we fucking drive out towards Hollywood, and on the way, we're driving through Inglewood. Well, Inglewood is ghetto as fuck. And we're going through Inglewood, and we pull up to like in between like Inglewood and Watts. Horrible neighborhood, like
Mm-hmm.
horrible. It's like the worst neighborhood in LA. It is ghetto as fuck. You will get robbed the fuck like for anything, whatever you got. This bitch she wants to get out the car and take pictures. Like we stopped at a stoplight, this bitch jumped out the car. I'm like, yo, what the fuck you doing? I'm just trying to get some pictures of the No, bitch, you better get in the fucking car. This bitch is trying to take pictures of fucking
Love you,
like
bye.
scenery pictures and shit. Like you're like, bitch, do you know
What?
you don't know where the fuck you're at?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever.
I'm like, bitch, get in the car. You're gonna fucking die, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna drive the fuck on. I'm not getting shot. Does you want some pictures?
What? God damn! I said goodbye. Fuck. What? Yes, I've heard you.
Me.
Jesus Christ! What is your fucking problem?
No, man, you just don't stop the car.
Sounds like that shit's fucking affecting you again. Goodbye.
Damn, bro. Hey, I don't know what you're going through, bro, but I'm sorry. No, for real, bro. Talking about that nigga. Yo, you didn't hear? Bro. Yo.
Meh.
So I'm like, yo, you heard that? I mean, that was something just happened. That's what I'm saying, yo. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, bro. I hope shit's cool. Hope y'all copacetic or whatever. I didn't sound good. Even though he's in corrections, dog, nobody deserves that, dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's just funny because I've been only cool with maybe like one cop ever. They said he was in corrections, right?
No, his wife's in corrections.
Oh. Gotcha. What does he do?
I do a mechanical conveyor installation.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You got more in common with the inmates than your wife then. That means you're smart. Very smart people end up in jail. Very stupid people end up in jail too for stupid shit. But what? Why? What'd you do?
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Hmm? What'd you do?
Oh yeah.
So did I, dog. That's how I went to jail. He said I put hands on white people. Did you scream at him? Fuck you, Whitey! White motherfucker!
I've wanted to.
Well, then you're all right.
Ah.
Bro. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I had quite a few white on black beefs and shit growing up as a kid, but that's just because I was
Ah, ah.
let's put it like right. I was in ninth grade. Yeah, so I was in ninth grade. I was like what, 14, 15,
Meh.
maybe 15 years old, 14 years old. And this motherfucker, okay, hey, to start off, my class, it was my health class. Already people don't give a fucking health class. They're fucking off all over the place, you know? Now to top it off, my out of 32 people in the classroom, 25 of them are black males with white male in the class. We got 2 white chicks maybe, maybe 1 Hispanic dude, and he's like fucking retarded a little bit, and the rest is black females and shit. That's pretty much the whole class. So I'm like the only grain of salt in a sea of pepper and shit, alright? And at the time, I was fucking like hardcore listening to punk music a lot, skating and shit. And fucking, I was trying to express myself and shit. So I had this jacket. I used to put patches all over and shit, right? I used to stuff buttons into this bitch and put studs on it. Fucking homies would write their names on my jacket. That shit was just all over clutter and shit. It was my home. It was my jacket and shit. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? You hear me? No, my mic cut out. Fucking, so anyway, I had this jacket and shit, and that shit was all full of patches and shit. And this motherfucker had a big ass anarchy patch on the back of my jacket, right? And this fool, I went up to talk to the teacher, and the teacher, he was like a football player. He played football for USC at the time, but he was a teacher for us, and he was like the football coach also over at a different shitty college. So this motherfucker, he didn't give a fuck. He was just there for a paycheck, you know what I'm saying? But he was a cool dude. He was Mr. Breast. I remember this fool was like, he was a Hispanic dude. And anyway, this fool here ripped the patch off the back of my shit, and I went to the back of the class and I fucking smashed the shit out of homeboy. And seat was all the way back, and all his friends around him were much bigger than him. He didn't think I would go back there and do anything. This fool ripped the patch off my back, and I looked at my teacher, and this fool just put his head down because he already knew what I was gonna do and shit. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, "Well, fuck him, do it, fuck it." Like, it's almost like he gave me a 2-minute. Oh, you better handle your business, motherfucker. I don't have to tell you, you know. Like, you just got punked, bro. Like, I was like, all right. I just went to the back, and I mouthed off the shit out of this kid. He went and he sat down in his desk. You kidding me? Booked him. Yeah. Yeah. School. Is where I grabbed the thickest book I could get my hands on, and I smashed it in your head. Whole tray, bro. And then I head and smash the shit out of it. To the desk. Kick hard as I could. smashed his face off the table. Like fucking punt kick. Like 100 shit. That's like your pants. That's
Huh. Mm.
Yeah. Boom. Yeah. Huh? Blah, 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 blah. Huh? Oh, shit.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
Yeah.
This. Woo!
After season 7's staggering finale, viewers were left with questions.
And
TV is a whole lot better than it used to be. Over the past decade or so.
yeah. Ooh. Ah.
Alexa, play my podcast.
When you heard that, did that surprise you? That seems exciting. We need an Alexa dog collar. For dogs. Ordering dog food.
You can bark all you want. I'm not paying for any more dog food.
Ordering gravy. Ordering sausages.
Hey, you better cancel that order.
Let's have time. Exact. Let's play music. Okay. And then there was the incident. Wait, that was you guys? I don't know, was it? Powering up.
Wow.
She says she's doing it, but I don't see anything.
What's up?
Alright, see you later.
Bye.
Alright,
Bye.
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 What's your name?
Emily?
Hi, Emily. My name's Cody. Nice to meet you too. So I'm actually kind of, like lost right now.
You're lost?
Yeah, I'm a little lost. I'm looking for your number, and I've been searching for it for like days now. I can't seem to find it. And I was hoping that you could steer me in the right direction.
Did you just see your girl?
Oh, back then, like 2 seconds ago? Yeah, I was doing that. But that was just my girlfriend, so. And she's okay with this.
Healthy.
What's up, guys? I'm Cody Strong from Anger Picnic, and I'm here with my girlfriend Jessie. And today we're doing hitting on girls in front of my girlfriend. Excuse me. Hi. I'm kind of lost right now. I'm looking for your number. I've been searching for it every single day. What's your name? I'm kind of lost right now. I'm looking for your number. I've been searching for it. I've been searching for it forever. I'm so lost right now. And I'm looking for your number. I've been searching for it for like days now. And it's driving me crazy. I was hoping you'd have it.
I'll give you my Snapchat.
Snapchat? Okay. That's a good that's a good start. Marley, hi. What are you doing right now? You're just chilling. So I should get your number then. I'm Cody. No.
What are you doing?
I'm just coming up and picking up a girl named Marley.
Please stop. You literally don't want to go here?
Well, no. I mean, I have some friends here. I'm just waiting for them to get out of class. But I just figured I'd come and get your number really fast. I'm crazy. Is it Marley?
I'm Kayla.
Kayla. Nice to meet you. I'm Cody.
Nice to meet you, Cody.
You have soft hands. Is that cocoa butter?
No, I think it's regular one.
That's just regular.
Funny.
Lubriderm? I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm on that Lubriderm life too. Yeah. Hi.
How's your day going?
It's going good.
Well,
What's up?
I'm going to class.
Bye.
I'll see you later.
Alright, see you later.
Bye. Ooh, weird.
What happened?
It's your girlfriend?
Oh yeah, kinda. Well yeah, she's my girlfriend. But, she like likes when I like pick up girls and like kiss them and stuff.
Oh, well, like, I'm not trying to ruin anyone's relationship.
Oh no, she wants that. She wants it. That's why she's like okay with that.
Oh.
Yeah, she
okay.
knows what I'm doing. Yeah, yeah.
That's so
Right
weird.
now, it's gonna be an interesting summer for you, Kayla.
Why you say
Kayla,
that?
because you're gonna go through some weird. So what's your number?
928.
928. What would you like to do for fun?
Anyway,
Hey, how's it going?
I'm late for class, but also.
Okay, alright. Bye. Okay. What was your number?
623.
623.
Was that really your girlfriend?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We have an open relationship, so.
I'm really honest.
Really? Wow. Well, I mean, she doesn't mind. Like, she could watch while we. No. Okay. Well, I'll text you and we'll figure something out. Cause I want you in my life, Donna.
Okay.
All right. See you later.
1-6.
1-6.
2-0.
2-0. You from here?
I am.
So you know exactly where we could hang out and
Kinda.
watch a lot of The Office. You like The Office?
I do like the
That's like my favorite show of all
It's a
time.
really good show.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
haven't seen you all day.
I haven't seen you either.
Well, I'm gonna be late.
All right. Have a good day.
I feel like I'm in one of those YouTube videos where guys pick up girls and like have their reaction. You know what I mean?
What are you
You know what
talking
I'm
about?
talking about?
Oh no, that was just my girlfriend. That's okay.
Dope.
Hey, you were totally right. I can't believe you didn't see him. He was right there. Like, called like hitting on girls in front of my girlfriend.
Сегодня сказали, в общем, никому вообще не выезжать. Очень много снега. Так, смотрите теперь в WhatsApp. По дороге.
Cool. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Cool.
Yeah. Oh. Come on.
Take it. Gonna make it. Is it? Is it? Barely not.
Oh. What? Oh, hey.
I am about to make all of my. What's up, guys? TechRex here. In this video, I got a giant 1,500-gallon pool of water. Crystal clear, beautiful water. But soon, guys, this thing is going to transform. Why? Because I've got a giant tub of Orbeez. There's over 50 packs in here. I might even add more. And you guys know this stuff grows in 3 to 4 hours. This pool will be a giant Orbeez pool. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop 2 sodium metal ingots, guys. This is some lab grade quality stuff. If you've seen one of my previous videos, you guys know what this stuff does. I'm gonna have a drone flying above, guys. Let's get straight into this. Wow, and look as it's expanding. All of this left a giant black spot in the pool. We will go ahead and mix this around though, and it is going to grow pretty quick. So we're gonna see just how much this amount transforms in a few hours.
Oh.
So you're having a little bit of issues on that left SI joint, so that left low back, she's having a little bit of issues, and then just that right upper cervical area as well. So those are her main 2 complaints today. So yeah, I know that you've obviously, I've adjusted you before, you've experienced a wise strap, you've been, loved it. So, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Yeah, I got it, yeah.
Let's go ahead and get started. And as I always start my adjustments, I start up at the top here. I like to work on that cervical thoracic junction here. Okay. actually very well. We got a lot of good movement. You probably felt a little bit of tension, relief with that. We're going to drop a little bit lower and barely a little bit, just a tiny movement with this side. So it's a lot more significant on her left side with that one. So what we're going to do, we're going to come into the thoracic. We're going to drop down just a little bit. I'm going to have you take a deep breath in and then exhale all the way out. Good. I'm going to do that one more time for you. Deep breath in and let it out. Good. Okay. So I always like to come back and check the leg length again after that. So actually, even now when I push in, that actually helped quite a bit. So as you can tell now, her leg length, and I'm pushing in on both sides, very, you know, a little much, but yeah, as you can tell, that little bit already helped quite a bit with balancing out her leg length. I'm going to have you turn on your side and face me this way. Yep.
Oh man, relax already.
So I'm going to have you this way.
You guys are the fucking worst! Your gods are
Yeah.
Hey, babe.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah? What do you want?
What video was that? Somebody was just... Were you just watching, like, a video of somebody trying to get popped?
Yeah?
That sounded phenomenal.
Yeah.
Where was that album?
It's on Facebook, but it's a chiropractor.
I went to a chiropractor, he didn't even do that to my back.
It's actually on Ben Phillips' page.
You can tell.
On what page?
Ben Phillips.
Hello?
But I don't know when you're gonna call, so when...
You think you can make mine do that?
No, I can't.
Let's start with the maid of mid.
So when you worked at a chiropractic office, what did you do? Just electrocute people? Is basically it?
Yep.
I had a good fun, huh?
I mean, I've fucking told you this before.
Yeah. If somebody was being an asshole, would you turn it up an extra wattage just to be a dick?
Yeah?
You are known for actually dropping spoilers or actually revealing things that maybe shouldn't be out there. And are you like babysitting him? Is this what's going on? I wouldn't say babysitting.
If my eyes aren't any better, you know, by like next week or whatever, I'm gonna say hang in there and see if it's just an allergy or something. I might have to go to Dr. Carlson, I guess. Start from there.
I actually think I've spoiled that much.